I sat back. I waited patiently. I waited patiently. I sat back. I said nothing. I kept to myself. I was patient. I was humble. And I at least gave it several weeks. I said I wouldn't even do this no more because I didn't want to. But now it's mind-boggling how All Elite Wrestling is just treading waters, man. Now, they have a new TV deal. Apparently, it's going to be announced officially going into next week or something like that. Great. They landed a spot on Fox. Great. Congratulations. You know what? Hey, golf clap. Golf clap. Congrats. I'm not player hating. It's cool. That's great. Great news. We should all want the best for this company, even when this dumbass company doesn't want the best for itself. Fine. Whatever. All AEW geeks and dick riders gonna have a ticker tape parade with this type of shit. I can speak. Fuck. Whatever, man. They're going to have a tinker take parade with this kind of news. And they're going to actually rub this in people's faces. All the E-drones, right? As they call it. That's great, bro. Listen. The Fox deal and all that, you know what I'm saying? $170 million per year, right? That's great. All that is fantastic news. You should want to see the wrestlers get paid, man. Get more bread. You know what I'm saying? Good for them. You should want to see them actually, still give us a product that can not even really close. They're like night and day compared to what WWE is putting on right now as far as their product and the fan interest is concerned. In said product, they're like light years away from ever getting there. But at the very least, we have a second tier company to, I don't even want to say rely. We have a second company to at least fall back on. You know what I mean? That's outside of the WWE realms, the bubbles. That's great. But my thing is this. To what point does it become a vanity project? What am I talking about? Prince, are you just talking out of your ass, or are you going to get to a point? What are you talking about? Listen, man. A couple of examples. The TV deal is great. But my question is the quality of the overall product going to change? You see, that's the only question that you guys should be asking yourselves in the end of all of this, right? Because overall, as much hope as I want to have for All Elite Wrestling, for Tony Khan, AEW as a whole, dude, and everybody, including the roster itself, as much hope as I want to have for things to change, I'm not holding my breath no more. I'm just being honest, man. Tony the clown. Tony the motherfucking clown clowns himself every time. He's got big man going over little man. His company is in fucking his company is in the shitter. And 157,000 viewers tuning into Collision on a Saturday night. You got to see that as a bad sign, man, that they're not going to do the numbers that you think, even on Fox. And mind you, I'm hearing rumors that this is just Fox Sports or what? What was that? FSN or FS1, right? The same channel that they preempt SmackDown on when SmackDown still had the Fox deal, bro? Come on, what the fuck, bro? I mean, bro, do they really think they're going to get some ratings? Oh, they're going to get some ratings, all right. Oh, yeah, they're going to get some ratings, all right. They're not going to have Sheldon leading them in to the lead-in anymore to get those rating pops no more, bro. They're going to get some ratings, all right. They're going to get the ratings from the football fans. That's probably going to be what's going to get them started, off to a good start when the show begins. But then, as usual, you'll start to see that slippery slope again. Ratings dip, throughout the hours, not even just throughout the weeks, but throughout the same fucking shows. I mean, bro, listen, the only thing I want to know is the overall product going to change. Are we going to actually change the dynamic of All Elite Wrestling? That's the only question I have, because this is inexcusable. 157,000 views on a Collision. You're going to say that people are going to fucking, bring up any excuse, and you're right. People will bring up any excuse. That's true. For those of you who say that, you are right. These motherfuckers are going to come up with any and every excuse. I even heard, man, because I just be bullshitting on the internet machine sometimes, man. I even seen this article that said that, they're blaming a serial killer now for the low attendance in whatever bumblefuck state that they were in, bro. These motherfuckers are blaming serial killers now on the loose. Before you know it, Jason Voorhees is going to be walking down the street. Before you know it, it's going to be fucking Freddy Krueger jumping out at you, man. Oh, yeah, Freddy, he came back to life. So that's the reason why, Freddy's back to life. So that's the reason why we're going to make it. That's why. Well, that's why we have to stay home, Prince. That's why you didn't see the attendance that high, Prince. This is sad. If you take a look at that picture, man, in the thumbnail, bro, this is just sad. It's not even fun no more, dude. To just, like I said, just trash them just to trash them, man. It never was from the jump. But, we have to keep things just. And our reasonings for said trashing of AEW has to continue to be just and fair. And it's not to say that I want to do that, man. But, you can't ignore shit like this, bro. How did a show that started off at 800,000 viewers when Phil CM Punk Brooks was there, bro, fall this far from grace since his debut? I mean, you throw on a hologram, you throw on a Rico shit, and voila, you got your viewers coming in, right? Nah, bro. No. You see, this is the problem. It's like big men in AEW are now the underdogs. My boy Walt Clyde was right. I watch him on YouTube, bro. And I saw one of his videos, man. He was fucking right. It's like all the big men are fucking underdogs, and now all the small men are the main eventers, bro. Because that's not gonna... Listen, I'm trying to tell you, Tony Khan, listen. Escuchen. Who remembers Armando Estrada, bro? Who remembers that guy? That motherfucker was, he was funny. But listen, man, it's not... You have to change the quality, bro. You have to change the product in the direction where it's going. You have to focus on more continuity and storytelling. They're trying to go somewhere with this Jon Moxley thing, right? It's probably a Shane McMahon takeover, right? But didn't we just do a somewhat takeover storyline a couple of months ago that flopped, by the way, that I mentioned before with the Elite, the Born as Elite, which even if you don't like Jack Perry, he is the only one that's carrying this damn faction right now. Seriously. Like, he's the only one that's making it somewhat something to even talk about now. But the reality is that it's just not doing enough. It's just not. And so we're going to do another Invasion storyline. Now, I want to be hopeful for that. What, the product they've been putting on the last couple of weeks leading up to that story, they even placed it throughout the show. They had the show started off, when Jon Moxley cut in his promo. In the middle of the show, he's still waiting for Darby Allin. Darby comes out. That's all we ask in the television product, man. Just take the main story, drag it out throughout the show. It's still a television show at the end of the day. If AEW can focus more on that, for the actual shows, build it around storylines and actually leading into the pay-per-view where they can actually have the official payoff. You see, that's when people are going to care about your bangers and your wangers and your clangers and your jangers and your whatever the fuck you want, bro. That's when people are going to care. But to just give your fans fast food wrestling, just to continue to do dream matches every other week, blowing your load on dream matches every other week, this is not good, man. It's not going to draw an audience, as y'all can clearly see, right? Physically and, literally and physically, you can see, right, from that photo again, that is not drawing in any audience. That's irrelevant. Or that's there, period. It's like a ghost town. Shit, you can hear a pin drop in there. You drop a pin, man, you can hear a fucking fart in church, bro. That's crazy. I hate that. But I hope that this Fox move means that it's going to be more of an upside for AEW to overcome these problems, these issues. They're still having production issues even in year 5. But it's like, bro, I hope they can overcome this type of stuff. Seriously. But if you're asking me, man, if you're asking your boy Prince, man, I'm just going to be completely honest with y'all. And we can end it right here because these numbers are fucking just sad. 157,000. Does that give you faith in what type of product they're going to bring, right, to FS1, wherever the fuck is going to land on, wherever it's going to land on, bro? Does this give you guys hope? Let me know down in the comments below, man. Does this give you guys faith that they will go in a better direction as far as the overall quality of the product and change the perspective? I don't want them to be WWE light, but I also don't want them to be fucking GCW. You know what I mean, man? It's just like, they got to find the medium somewhere, So does this photo give you hope? Does this give you faith that Tony Khan is actually going to pull his head out of his ass finally? Book a Powerhouse Hobbs. Book a Big Cass, a Big Bill, right? Book them in the right direction, bro, to actually have more stars. Bring Wardlow back if you don't want him to be cast off the WWE, bro. Do something, anything, man. Put more focus on the women, but not the way that you've been doing it. Toni Storm and Mariah May was killing it. Put more focus on them. Put the focus back on the tag teams, bro. Put more focus back on your main event scene and actually having the main event be the main event. And, for the world title and things of that nature. Don't just shove it in the middle of the card anymore, dog. Actually care. That's all we're asking. Just care. So my question to all of you is, do you believe, with this proof right here in front of us all, for the world to see, for the YouTube, everybody here on the YouTube machine to see, does this give you a sign of faith, a sign of hope that things are going to be different, that Tony Khan is finally going to get, that storylines are going to get him exactly where he's trying to go? Is he going to realize that? I don't know, man, but only time will tell.